There are two big topics for today. First is the situation in the Middle East and Iran. The second one is related to continuous aggression against Ukraine. And of course there is a third topic, but for tonight and for tomorrow, this Hague summit and what we have prepared for it. Starting from Iran, we have to organize ourselves and mobilize ourselves and to put pressure on Iran to go to the path of peace. We should avoid further escalation, and now it's a big choice for Iran whether to choose being the good member of international community or continues with these destructive policies in the region and globally. Iran acquiring nuclear weapon is of course the very existential threat to Israel and a severe threat to all international community, and we have to avoid this. And we know that this window is closing when we have to do it, when we have still opportunity to do it, and the time is now. So we call for the diplomatic action and further pressure on Iran to choose the path of peace. On Russia and Ukraine, now is the time also to choose the same instruments as were used with Iran. Peace through strength, and this is the time to show it in Ukraine. We have 104 days already from the moment when Ukraine agreed with the unconditional ceasefire. We have 44 days after the 9th of May when E3 announced the ultimatum to Putin, saying that if there will be no agreement to a ceasefire from Russia, the sanctions will be invoked, and as of today, we do not have the result. So now we have to go forward and agree on the 18th package with energy, with additional vessels in it, and also with Nord Stream 1st and 2nd. If we are not doing it right now, there will be no chance for credible ultimatums in the future, and it would mean that we miss the great opportunity to achieve the ceasefire and then proceed with peace talks. Because now it's the time to do it. Everyone sees it, and as it is one of the last council meetings this summer. So I'm really looking forward to it. On to tonight's and tomorrow's program, we are waiting for the historical decision on 5% of GDP being announced as the new defense investment pledge. Of course, we have to be more ambitious on implementation timeline. Those dates that I see are not ambitious enough. We have to target to 2030, as we are doing in Lithuania, above 5% next year already. Anyways, the other topic that's really important for us also in NATO, just once again to underline that the main direct military threat long-term is Russia, and everything what we are doing is because of Russia's aggressive policies in the region and because of the threat coming from Russia. And finally, Ukraine. Once again, we have to commit and we have to pledge to support Ukraine in its security and defense needs, as Lithuania is doing it. And two small points on today's agenda. First is on Georgia. And on Lithuania's initiative, we are proposing six points how to proceed with Georgia, as the humanitarian situation is deteriorating in Georgia, and this is the right time now to do it. And on sanctions on Belarus, as you all know, Lukashenko released additionally 14 political prisoners, but we shouldn't buy it as the real intent to change the situation what concerns political prisoners. As we know, there are 100 times more than this. There are around 1,300 political prisoners that are now in prison. Moreover, in the last half a year, Lukashenko imprisoned more people for the political reason than he released. So we see no background and no reasons now to release the sanctions for Belarus. On contrary, we have to synchronize them with the ones that are applied to Russia.
Minister, regarding